Hey guys, it's Dulce. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a Gumpaste Hibiscus. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment sections down below telling me what you want to see next. Whether it's a Gumpaste flower, a cake, or anything else having to do with cake decorating or baking, just let me know and I'll try to make it happen. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to be notified of when I post new videos, and share this video with all of your friends so they can become part of our little cake decorating family. Without further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to start off by making the center of our flower. So first we're going to take a small piece of gum paste and roll it in between our hands. One end is going to be thinner than the other. The thinner end is going to go towards the top and the thicker end is going to go towards the bottom. Then we're dipping a piece of 22 gauge wire into egg white, which is going to act as glue. And then we're going to insert the wire into the gum paste and then roll it again in between your hands to secure it to the wire. I went ahead and curved the wire a little bit just to give it some movement. Then I'm using some double-ended stamens and trimming off the top pieces, and I actually ended up trimming them smaller than this just so they wouldn't look too big when I stuck them into the center. Then I'm using the Petal Dust Buttercup and Terracotta mixed together and dusting the stamens. Then I went ahead and dipped the stamens one by one into egg white and starting inserting them into the center. Once you are done inserting all of the yellow stamens into the center, we're going to move on to the 5 stamens that are going to go at the very top. I ended up mixing a little bit of watermelon and autumn blaze and dusting the 5 stamens with that. Then I did the same thing as the yellow ones, so I went ahead and dipped them into egg white and then just stuck all 5 of them at the top, and that should be your finished center. You can go ahead and just stick that into a styrofoam block and let that dry overnight. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the petals. Since your petals are going to be wired, you're going to have to roll them out on a groove board so you have that little groove of gum paste to insert your wire into. Then go ahead and remove it and place it on a flat surface. And I'm going to be cutting out 5 petals. Then I'm dipping my 26 gauge wire into egg white and inserting it into the groove of the petal. There I'm showing you how far you need to insert it into the petal. Place your petal on a veiner and press down lightly to get those vein indentations on your petal, which is going to make it look more realistic. Transfer your petal onto a foam board and using a large ball tool, go ahead and thin out the edge of your petal. Then using a smaller ball tool, slightly ruffle the edges of your petal. That's what your finished petals should look like. Do the same to the rest of the petals and then lay them down to dry on a petal former. Once everything has dried overnight, we're moving on to dusting everything. For the center, I'm going to be dusting it using the same combination of autumn blaze and watermelon. I'm concentrating most of the color towards the bottom, and then the top is going to be very lightly dusted. For your petals, you're going to be using that same combination again, concentrating it towards the bottom part of the petal and kind of slightly bringing it up and blending it. And I also went ahead and did some little kind of lines, I guess, just to put some emphasis on some of the veining. I also almost forgot to mention that these petals are actually curved down. So when you're dusting them, you want to remember that the top part that is going to be showing the most is the part that is curved down. Once you are done dusting all of your petals, we're going to move on to putting the flower together, which is honestly my favorite part. You get to see how everything comes together. The first thing you're going to do is bend all of your petals back using small flat pliers. Then we're taking a piece of half-width floral tape and just starting to tape all of the petals one by one to the center and just kind of try to space them out evenly We're going to fix them and rearrange them when we finish taping them together. So just don't worry about it if they come together. You're going to fix them at the end anyways. Once you finish taping all of the petals to the center, go ahead and just tape all the way down the wire. Then very carefully with your hands or with small pliers, go ahead and rearrange the petals and space them out evenly. And this is what your finished flower should look like. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to also check out some of my other videos, which should be somewhere in the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!